Hello, I'm Lynley Pillay. I'm one of the community managers at Global Crypto. What we are doing today is we are going to use pancakeswap, and we can see it's pancakeswap, which is a decentralized exchange, and we're going to look at what we can possibly earn in some of the farming and maybe pooling as well. What you can do is just click on farms on the left, choose live, and you can see, take a look what's happening down here. Generally the higher earning ones are going to be at the top, so I like to look at things like that link to BUSD. I'll tell you why later. And look at that APR, 556%. Now, so you ask yourself, where do I buy a ramp? Well, we don't need to really buy a ramp. We can just send BUSD and we can exchange for ramp right here. So first thing we do is we connect the wallet. So in this case, you need to set up Binance Smart Chain wallet to your browser basically, and we will connect that and you'll see it will pull it up. So we just need to grab that address, copy address, and I'm going to send BUSD to that. We're going to withdraw BUSD. I should have 100 available. And we will paste that. We need to use BEP20. Now let's pause here for a while. This has been quite a big issue among many people sending or trying to save money by choosing the BSC Smart Chain. Now you'll notice that this address looks very much like an Ethereum address, and because Binance Smart Chain is a mirror of the Ethereum network, it can basically send to it. So it will allow you to send, even if that is an Ethereum address, you'll be able to send the Smart Chain tokens, if you want to put it that way, on that network. And if you're receiving on an Ethereum side, it will appear as if it's not done. There is a process that you can do to retrieve that, but it must be sent to a personal wallet. Now, if you are sending Binance Smart Chain to, let's say, VALR, you are effectively going to lose your tokens. So please be careful when you send. When you are sending to Binance Smart Chain, make sure it's BEP20. BEP2 essentially means the Binance DEX. So that's binance.org and the little DEX that is there. ERC20 is Ethereum itself. So we in this case, we want to use Binance Smart Chain because that is Binance Smart Chain wallet. There we go. So we'll be sending it there. We're going to choose max. And now we need to do our little, song and dance to get the money out of Binance. I will admit this is a bit of a difficult one, so I'm just going to try and prep at least the two-factor. So I'm gonna hit send. I should get my phone code now, which is 065252. I will get the code on the email, on the phone to get quicker. We'll get 398823, and then we'll just do Google Authenticator. And now I need to wait for a refresh there. 384716. Boom, and we saved 20 seconds to spare. That should submit now. Generally these things are very quick, but we will obviously have to check. So now we go back to pancakeswap and we take a look around while we wait for that withdrawal to go through. Now, providing liquidity is a bit of a difficult thing if you don't know what you're doing and you are, because every liquidity pair is a pair. So when I do a pair like that, liquidity pair basically, I'm gonna have exposure to what they would call impermanent loss. And if you could see what that pair is, but there's a dollar value at the time that this pair is created. Now, if it's a bit difficult to see with BNB and Cake, but if I went to Uniswap or something, it's the similar concept that at the time of me making that pairing, Ethereum has a dollar value. And that dollar value gets sort of solidified at the time of the pair that I make. So let's say Ethereum is now, you might not see that, but it's $1,744. So when I create that pair with whatever token, it solidifies the dollar value at the time. Should Ethereum go up to, let's say, 2,500, when I release that liquidity, if I do, it will still be stuck at the $1,744 value. So I will get Ethereum back at that rate. I'm not going to get Ethereum to the value of more. I will get Ethereum at the price of whatever 1,744 was at the time. I will get less than, because prices would have gone up and this would be the dollar value. So let's say I put 1 ETH there, I would get $1,744 back in ETH, but not 1 ETH. That would be less than 1 ETH. Look, you only crystallize that loss if you do take it and you do release that pair. But the smarter way to do this is to provide one side of it. So like today, I sent BUSD. So BUSD is the dollar value. And I'm going to buy ramp at the dollar value at the time now, when it arrives now. Therefore, my ramp is also dollar value now. So even if ramp goes up, I won't get that value back because I'm investing dollars and I'm earning 559% dollars BUSD. I know that's a very simple explanation of a complicated thing, but you need to keep that in mind when doing that. So let's have a look and see if that arrived yet. So there we go. BUSD is there now. Somewhere. Not showing yet, but we can see on the transaction 2 minutes came from Binance Hot Wallet. So we assume that it's there. So now we're going to go to trade and we need exchange. Generally, you have to reconnect the wallet. So this is changed that wallet then. Let's connect the Binance Smart Chain wallet. And boom, there we go. So now we want to swap BUSD. And we want ramp. And we want, well, just to get the rates going, we'll say, okay, give us 50%. Because later we're going to create a pair again. So let's say 45. $45 we will want. We get 106 ramp. And you need to approve that. It will be a smart contract transaction, and you just confirm. Generally, these things go very quickly. As soon as it's sort of approved, swap will be available. And there we go. Now to swap this, we're going to have to engage with the smart contract again. We'll hit swap. We will have it's 9 cents as a fee. Okay, and we will do this again. We will have to confirm. It's going to cost that amount of BNB to pay for that. We'll close that. So now we have that. Effectively, when that confirms, we will have that as a pair. needs to confirm. So let's see, why is that? For some reason the transaction failed. So let's see. Let's redo this again. BUSD ramp. I'm gonna do $45. I think we may have taken too long to confirm. And we'll view this. We'll watch it real time to see if it confirms. And as you can see, it looks very almost exactly like Etherscan basically. So they really didn't go out and redesign from the ground up. And there we go, that's successful now. So now if we close that and we go into liquidity, we should effectively see it here. Let's just select. The one thing, it doesn't update immediately, so let's go to forms now. So now that we have that liquidity pair, because we've seen it confirm, we're going to go to ramp. It's 566 details. We want to unlock the wallet again. Choose that one. And we need to enable this form, which will be another smart contract. There's no charge to that. Welcome to the world of liquidity providing for cheap. That's confirmed now, so we're basically going to stake that, and I don't think it's updated yet. So let's take a look again. So we've done that swap. Okay, so I'm being silly here. I need to actually provide liquidity still. Whoops. So we're going back to forms. Basically trade, you need to add liquidity here. And we're going to add liquidity. And what we're going to do is we're going to change that to BUSD. And we're going to choose ramp. We need to change the address again. And we're going to go max. So we will use another $45 basically. And we need to approve this. So what we're doing now is we're creating a liquidity pair of the tokens that I bought earlier. I was being silly. Once that confirms, you'll be able to supply it. And we'll just supply. Confirm supply. Because these things seem to not want you to wait to do these. And we'll take a look at that. Like I said, generally they do go a whole lot faster than Ethereum. That is probably more likely than because although one or more error. Well, it completed, so let's see. Now if we go to liquidity, we should see that pair come up there. And it says I don't hold a lot of the pool, that's fine. We go to farm. Now every time you change sort of area, you kind of have to reconnect the wallet again. And in this case, we're seeing who is going up. I'm sure we enabled it before, but we need to do this again. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. So ramp BUSD. And there we go. So now we are going to put that into the pool, or the farm at least. And once that's confirming, that liquidity pair will be staked here, and we will then earn cake as rewards. Cake being $12.23 right now. And that means that is earning for now. I mean, obviously it's not going to earn immediately, but whenever you come here and check later, it will have a harvest button and an amount here. Now, in the pool side of things, and this is probably where you want to be more involved with, is that you don't have to worry about the impermanent loss on this side. So what you can do is, in the cake pool, you can stake cake and basically earn cake. And right now, it does, for some reason on my computer, it doesn't want to show the APR, but the APR is about 132% for now. And I've put about 119 cake tokens in there. That earns about $6. Well, half a cake per day. You can do the math on that, but for now, that seems to be a good deal. And you're not susceptible to downside or upside in a negative way, because you're posting cake, earning cake, which means that anytime you pull out the cake, your cake isn't diminishing, and it's still at the value of whatever the value is. Anyway, the reason why I showed you this means is, for one, the easiest way to do this is to send BNB directly to your Binance Smart Chain wallet. Just wait, it loads a bit. Which effectively is similar to a MetaMask wallet. And you can basically view all the assets that are there. And we just see. So it looks very similar to MetaMask. And if you really don't want to deal with Binance Smart Chain wallet, you can effectively just use MetaMask, and you can set up a special network of Binance Smart Chain on it, because some places like pancakeswap doesn't work directly with see if I disconnect that. It generally doesn't connect to Binance Smart Chain. Not all of them do, so some of these things can be done with Trust Wallet on your phone, but I prefer to use the desktop, and it helps me to show videos for you guys. Anyway, hope that helps. Feel free to ask any questions. Thanks.